Welcome back to my channel. You've got Laura here, and we're at the Body Shop in Redondo Beach. Today is going to be a glute and hamstring workout with my trainer, Chris Psycho, so it's going to be a good one. I'm in an off season now, building up a lot of momentum, so I'm excited for you guys to come along with me. Before we jump into the workout, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share with a friend, and let's jump right into the workout. So to warm up, we are doing a abduction cable kick variation. I don't normally do this one, but I'm really liking it. So essentially what I'm doing here is I'm keeping my foot a little closer to the cable machine and I'm opening up my hip, coming up really high, working into that glute medius, kind of that upper glute area. And we're supersetting this with the Panatta single leg kick. So this is a great superset that is really going to work the glute medius. Anytime your hips are abducted or open, you're going to work a little bit better and more isolated into the glute medius. So this one is really good. I'm definitely going to be incorporating this into more workouts in the future. So it's kind of cool how many different kickback variations you can do to work your glutes. So alongside that cable kick, we are doing the Panatta single leg kick machine. I really like this machine and I'm attempting to turn my knee and my toe outward as I kick, and that's gonna help really work into that upper glute. If you are going straight back, you're still gonna get a little bit of it, but you're also gonna get more of the glute max. So the intent of this superset is to really warm up the outer glutes, really fatigue that area. That's an area I'm actively trying to build in this off season. So I'm going for about 15-ish reps and I'm getting to a point where I'm hitting new PRs with this machine, with the cable kick, so it feels really good. And we'll do probably 3 or 4 total supersets. We'll see how many Chris wants to do and then we'll move on. So I did a round of bodyweight lunges after my first set on hip thrusts. And for me, lunges, they're great, but they tend to really activate my quads. And I'm not trying to grow my quads too much without my glutes keeping pace. So I don't want to, really Chris and I don't want the workout to become a quad workout. So we're going to swap the lunges for something else in with the barbell hip thrust, just so that I'm not hitting failure because my quads are toast versus my glutes. And so this is where having that body awareness, learning yourself, maturing in the gym, you kind of figure these things out. That doesn't mean that lunges won't work for you. It just, for me and my goals, I've got to be a little bit more savvy with the exercise selection. So we'll swap it out and keep it moving. We are doing a barbell hip thrust This one is nice to do not as your very first exercise in a workout sometimes, because you can use a lighter load to fatigue your glutes. If you've already done a few glute exercises, you're gonna not be able to do the normal weight that you normally hit with this exercise. So we're doing traditional barbell. It's one of my favorite variations. I tend to prefer it over a Smith machine for my body. I like the mechanics better. So we're gonna knock out about sets of like 15-ish. Chris is he's been upping the weight as we go. So we'll probably get 4, maybe 5 total sets here. And we're supersetting this with another cable kickback variation that'll show you guys. Cable kickback variation is one where I'm starting with a turned out foot, so I'm already in a little bit of hip abduction, and I'm getting a little bit of a stretch on my glute. I'm kicking up all the way, slightly straightening my knee, so I'm not only working my hamstring, but I'm also working that upper glute into the glute medius. This is another variation I really like. This is one I do tend to do on my own in workouts and things, but the cool thing with cable kicks, there are so many variations. Our glutes are spherical muscles, so we need to train them in a lot of planes of motion, and that's why you can get really creative, figure out which kick variations work for you, which ones are gonna help you improve your glutes based on the shape that you're already working with. So I'm really enjoying this. We're gonna superset this back and forth for probably at least 4 to 5 total sets, and then we'll move on. That was it for the workout, you guys. We wrapped it up. We only did about 4.5 exercises today, but we did a little bit more sets than normal. I definitely feel it in my glutes. I'm really excited with the progress I'm making finally this off season. And don't forget, it's always good to mix up your glute training, figure out which exercises are gonna be best for the results that you're looking for. Everyone has a different structure, different mechanics, so it's really good to play around with these things, and that's why I'm so grateful to have a trainer that will listen to my feedback if something is not quite working for my body. So we're gonna close out here. As always, thank you guys for watching. If you're interested in coaching or doing a posing lesson with me, all that info can be found in the description box below. So thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share with a friend, and I'll catch you guys next time.